Shouldn't this light be on?
Live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Don't Be Mad podcast, your weekly dose of the homies kicking back, shooting the shit, and enjoying some nice, cool weather. Because it actually came up a bit. I'm your boy Matthew, aka Lefty Luck, and I'm joined here as always with
Jamali.
Roy.
And Jason.
Please tell me you didn't get that.
They probably got it. I don't know.
I'm sorry. How are you guys doing? What a way to start. Yeah, I really hope the camera didn't get that.
Yeah, I did. I just saw
It did?
Well, I'm going to see it in the playback, so I'll know.
I just watched it live.
I'm completely thrown off. How was it guys' week?
Yeah, I did get it.
Oh, Lord.
Jamal, start us off because he's laughing too much.
I'm not starting out shit. Let him gather himself together.
For sure did get that.
For sure, dude.
Oh,
All right. Keep
all
going.
right. Woo, professionalism.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, bro.
How was your week, guys? How's the mental health?
Good, man. Can't complain. Same old, same old.
What about you, Jamal?
Man, it's great.
It's good. It's good. I'm glad to hear it. So you can tell I'm in good spirits. I'm feeling great, nice and energized. Had a beautiful week. But I just want to get right into some stuff. What should we jump into, man? Some sports? Should we continue the conversation we had before?
Well, I'll get the sports out of the way, then we'll continue the conversation. It's a long conversation.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that, I mean, whatever. Let's start with some sports. Where should we begin?
LeBron.
Get the fuck out of here. Guys,
You asked sports. I give you LeBron.
No, I thought you were going to start with the real L name to start with. Lamar Jackson.
Okay, we could give
The
it.
guy who in his Monday Night Football debut threw 5 touchdowns. First person in history to do that.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? First person to have 2 back-to-back seasons, 3,000 passing yards, 1,500 rushing yards.
I'm glad you did your homework.
2 consecutive games with 4 touchdowns. And this is the guy that they said should switch in Louisville to wide receiver if he had any hope of making it in the NFL. That's what I want to talk about first.
We spoke about it.
I want to ask the experts.
Who is the expert?
Tell me, what were you guys talking about? What were these people thinking? When they saw him in Louisville, playing incredible as a quarterback, running down people like Michael Vick did in his prime, but also slinging the ball good 40, 50 yards, what were these people thinking?
I don't know.
Hating on the young guy.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. There you go.
That is a fact.
I wouldn't know. I never tried it.
Last pick in the first round,
Yep.
the Baltimore Ravens picked him up, which probably the smartest thing they did in the whole draft, because you look at this guy taking over for Joe Flacco, who my stupid ass team, which I will get to.
Was it hard to really surpass Joe Flacco at this point
Oh,
in
absolutely.
his career?
Absolutely not. And I think anybody who looked at Lamar Jackson said he shouldn't be a quarterback, should go to wide receiver or even running back or tight end or any other position that wasn't the one that he was naturally playing, eat your crow. Eat all your words. You look dumb. And you're seeing now on social media, they're pulling up all the receipts on all these ESPN experts and NFL Network experts, their video clips, their tweets, their articles where they said that he wasn't going to make it. He fizzled out like all these other mobile quarterbacks. Eat your fucking words. MVP front runner right now, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, you should get it easily.
I hope so.
Is he on the Madden cover?
Oh, it's his second season, man.
Okay.
No, you
And I
talking
hope,
about the Madden
I hope he
curse.
never accept the Madden cover. Never accept it. It's just a curse waiting to happen. They might give it to him just because, trying to bring him down.
The Madden curse is strong, man.
But I love it. I love it also because when you look at the other front runners for MVP, you got himself, Russell Wilson, Pat Mahomes. Even though he's not really one of the top guys, he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Dak Prescott, all black quarterbacks killing it. Even Kyler Murray, rookie quarterback, killing it right now, man. It's a revolution, my friends. A beautiful one.
But Dak Prescott still has been paid, so he's essentially paid.
Oh, he will get paid.
playing for free.
You know what? After this season, he will get paid. He
All right.
has to get
He
paid.
should
By
get
the
paid.
Cowboys.
Cowboys are gonna pay for his shit.
Dude,
Mark my words.
I promise you, they're
Mark
going to pay
my
Dak
words.
Prescott. He's having a career season right now. I think he has the most passing yards in the league right now. Like, they're going to pay that guy.
They don't make the playoffs.
No, they'll make it. They'll make it.
I mean,
That division's wide open for them to take. The
Yeah.
only, I think right now they lead Philly, 3 games?
no.
2.5.
Two?
and a half.
Yeah,
Okay,
2.5
2.5. So
Yeah.
essentially 3. Like, it's their division to lose essentially at this point. It's literally their division to lose. Because if you look at Philly, almost all their wide receivers are down. You look at the Giants, they're essentially at the point of the rebuild. And it's like
We are
official.
rebuilding.
You weren't when it started.
Yes, we were.
No, you weren't.
We got rid of Beckham.
You were lying to yourselves.
Bro,
You got rid of Beckham to change the culture, to get yourself in the winning position. And then when you guys realized, oh, no, we're not actually going to win, then the narrative turned into rebuild.
Bro, we were rebuilding.
And the other team, no one needs to talk about them.
Why you gotta hate on the Redskins, bro? They're
No,
so
no, no, no,
good.
no, no, no. The Washington Redacteds. I'm not saying their name. Change your name. Come on.
The Caucasian.
It's 2019.
The Washington Caucasians.
Hey, they're not from the Caucasus Mountains, so we can't even call them the Caucasians.
Whatever.
Is what it is.
No, what Lamar Jackson did, it was
Was
good.
spectacular.
It was great. It was like,
No.
but hopefully nothing happens to him. Let him keep it up. Let him go to the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna win a Super Bowl by any chance. Too many other good teams.
No, I think they have, of all the teams that are right now on the top, outside of the Niners, when you look at the balance, they're probably in the best position to win it all. Because it's not just their offense that's doing it, their defense is doing it as well. They're getting plays on special teams. And whenever you look at teams that, you look at the Ravens right now, you look at the Seahawks, you look at the Niners, like you look at these teams that are just balanced, right? Like Patriots, we know they're always in the mix, but right now a lot of questions are being asked about their offense. And when you got a guy like Tom Brady, any game he can just, we've seen him do it so much that it's almost a given that you expect him to just come alive in those moments and just do the right moves and make the right calls in the right positions.
I'll be surprised if he goes the full distance with the team he has right now.
And that's exactly it. Well, who? Brady?
Brady,
Yeah, and that's it. Like, I look at it like their defense has been incredible. Like, incredible fucking defense, but at the same time, a lot of the things that have been boosted for them is the fact of the division they play in.
Yeah. Dolphins are
Whenever
trash.
we've seen them against those top teams, like the Ravens blew them out.
Like, well, I don't know. What's Buffalo's record? I can't remember. But I know they're
I
top
believe they're 9-3.
9-3 already.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah, because they just beat my shitty ass Broncos. But like I said, we will get to that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, like I look at it like there's certain teams you could just look at, and when you see it on all sides of the ball, they're in a very good position right now. And the one thing they really have going for them is the fact that they don't have a lot of injuries.
And I still think the Packers are gonna win the Super Bowl. Rogers is not hurt. And Rogers is not hurt. He's gonna.
Did you not see what the Niners did to them?
Yeah, but that's the Niners.
You don't believe in Phillip Rivers anymore?
Huh?
You don't believe in Phillip Rivers anymore?
Hey, my team's on bye this week. I have nothing to say. I'm talking about other teams this week.
Seems like he's been on bye all season, but anyways,
Where is Eli been? Oh yes, he's not playing since
he's
the
been
first game.
throwing picks left, right, and center.
Look, as much as I know, we all know what Aaron Rodgers can do when he's in that position.
But I don't think he has the supporting cast.
It's that O-line. I don't trust that O-line. They were terrible against that pass rush. The Niners defense was doing whatever they wanted to
Yeah,
them,
but
and it's not the first time we
The
saw that
Niners
this
defense
season.
is the best defense in the league, though. I get it.
But what I'm saying is that wasn't the first time we've seen that happen to that O-line this season. So for that reason alone, I don't have that much stock in Green Bay.
No.
Not even Aaron Rodgers is able to scramble that much.
Of course he can.
Nah.
No.
How many
Not now.
How many Hail Mary passes did he beat teams with?
You got to
like,
be
one
in the
season?
game to make a Hail Mary pass
He'll
work.
get them in the game. He'll
You
get
got
them
to be
in
in the game.
He'll get them in the
And
game.
I don't see it. I don't see it for them this year.
All right, let's talk about your Broncos and finish this up so we can get to the real.
My fucking Broncos.
Oh God.
You're like Steve. You're like Stephen A. right now. You're like ranting about the Knicks and how trash they are. Now you're,
When we started the NFL season on this podcast, I said I had no faith. I'm looking at everything that's going on. Losing to the Buffalo Bills this week. I'm done. Vic Fangio, you need to be fired.
he needs to be fired. Really? Him?
Hey, let me rant, please. Allow me. I got some things to get off
Bro,
my
why are
chest.
you ranting? You already said from the beginning this is
Hey,
a rebuilding team.
You said
like-
you didn't want to talk about your team.
Yeah,
So allow me to fill up some airtime. Okay?
God.
Vic Fangio, you were supposed to come here, be a defensive specialist, head coach that side of the ball, and allow the offense to do their thing. You are terrible.
What offense?
You are horrible. Our defense has regressed with you here. The one thing I could give Vance Joseph, at least he did not ruin the defense. Vic Fangio, please kick rocks. Get the fuck out. I am done with you. I hate you. Goodbye. I don't know why you're here. John Elway, look, everything you've done for the blue and orange, everything you've done for Mile High, you are a legend. You are undeniable. You're part of the Ring of Honor, Hall of Famer, 2 Super Bowls. I give you all that. Please have the decency to resign. Walk away from this club. You are ruining it.
Look at this dude saying resign.
You are terrible as a manager.
Saying resign.
Resign.
No, you should be fired.
Don't let the Bolin family fire you. Walk away with some self-respect.
No, he needs to be
You're
fired.
not doing a good job.
He needs to be
You
fired.
are horrible.
He needs to be fired.
How many years does it take for you to find a goddamn quarterback? A decent one at that.
He still hasn't found one.
Still hasn't found one. He brought in Joe fucking Flacco and had the nerve at the press conference to say he's in the prime of his career. After I was able to get the puke out of my mouth when he said that, I had to act as if, you know what? If he comes in the same way Peyton did and is just able to manage the game, don't do too many turnovers. Don't ruin the offense in a sense where we just look like we can't get down the field. Then maybe we have a fighting chance.
Yo, you guys get your QB from scrap yards, bro.
I think if we got a car that was cubed in a scrapyard, they'd be able to at least hand it off to a fucking running back
Bro,
and get us 5 goddamn yards.
You know when you see a car out
Yeah.
on the streets, it has like a blue door,
I
a
hate this
white
team.
hood.
I hate this team that is
The fucking
assembled
Broncos.
They're
for
built-
the
they're
Broncos.
quarterbacks?
That's the Broncos quarterback.
They are god awful. I don't know how many times, like against the Vikings. Oh my god.
Bro, you're just going to have a losing season.
You were
Just
up
cut the
20
speech.
to nothing against the Vikings. And you are the first team in NFL history to lose a game being up 20 to nothing at halftime.
I saw that game too. It was ridiculous.
What the actual fuck?
It was ridiculous. Minnesota had no business winning that game, and they won it somehow.
I hate the team I love so much. It kills my soul to see this team every goddamn week.
Every team you love.
Elway, I pray to you, resign. Give us a fight. Do what's best for the team and walk away.
He's gonna get fired
He's not going to get fired.
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Just hand in the papers and say, you know what? This is beyond me. We will all respect it because you are doing what is right for the club. Walk away. Please.
you walk away?
Before I have to go on a fucking vow of silence like I did when we had that god off. You know, I'm not going to go that far back.
and when the Seahawks,
I'm not going to go that far back.
was it the Seahawks game?
No, it wasn't that.
Which game was it?
It was Josh McDaniels. But we're not going to go that far back. Just resign.
I'm
That's
not going
all I
to
have.
resign, bro.
I'm done ranting about the god-awful Broncos.
Thank God.
You guys talk about your teams.
I don't want to talk about my team.
My team's
We're
on
in
bye.
rebuilding phase. That's all.
Teams on bye. We're playing you next week.
An easy win. Well, at least you got like 3 picks to get.
Did you not hear I just said we were up 20 to nothing and lost?
It's okay.
In the second half.
Your best player plays for him. A pick 6 for sure. I call it now.
Here we go.
Please do. I need your Chargers
First of all,
to win that game.
Rivers can throw 1,800 more
I
picks
need more fire
and
on
still
the
be
seat.
behind Eli.
I'm so done with this team, man. They're so annoying.
Bro,
They're so annoying.
you have a way of choosing teams, bro. Your Magic's was shit. Still is.
Look, that was Shaq and Penny, man.
Your
do you want
Broncos
from me,
was
man?
trash.
Uh,
Still is.
First off, we won a Super Bowl more recently than your team. Shut your mouth.
Because of, you
No,
know.
no. Shut your mouth.
No, hold on. You're not going to get off
I've
of that.
seen my team win in 4K. Have you?
I think I have.
No, you haven't. Shut your mouth. You've seen 1080p, my friend.
No.
Do not.
I have.
Watch your mouth.
I have. I rewatched the games.
That don't count. That don't count.
Hey, you never said live. You said have you watched them
Live
before?
then.
Oh,
How about
fuck,
that?
How about
that? You want to talk shit?
You watched the game, baby.
All right,
Fucking hell,
let's
man.
go to the next topic that we were debating for like the longest. Well, not long when we were.
Oh, we still
just
got
had-
some sports to cover.
What
Still
sports we
other
have to cover?
sports?
Come
What
on,
sports we have to
Deontay Wilder, man.
Deontay Wilder knocked out someone. That's it. End of story. There,
Nah,
like he
bro.
always
Man,
does.
put some respect on it.
Okay, he dried his face with one punch. He
bro.
blew off the sweat.
Let's
off
really
this
do
dude's head.
a little bit of a
Bro.
recap here. He fought Luis Ortiz for the second time. And for the most part, Luis Ortiz was winning that fight. He was up on all the judges' cards. But as something Deontay Wilder has said many times, you got to be perfect for 36 minutes. I just got to be perfect for 1 second, which he was.
Oh,
And he was able to pull off that knockout, bringing him to 42-1. The one is a draw, which he got against Tyson Fury. 41 knockouts in total, which is very impressive. But the one thing about this whole thing I want to say is I'm really tired of people comparing him to Mike Tyson in his prime. Iron Mike, in his prime, was a technical tactician.
yeah.
He had the speed, he had the power, he had the footwork, he had the impregnable defense. And it's a lot of people that weren't fans of boxing back then.
Next to Tyson,
Mike Tyson?
who, if anything, he's more like Foreman than Tyson.
Who, Wilder?
Yeah. He's
I'm
more
willing to take that
he's
comparison, but
close
what
to
I'm saying
Foreman
is
than Tyson.
people are saying that if Deontay Wilder would go up against Iron Mike,
You would get fucked up.
Thank you.
he would get messed up bad.
Like I know it's these new boxing fans that really just don't
Tyson
know.
will pick 'em
and I'm
apart.
not. And when it comes to me, it's more like let's just get the clarification out there, guys. YouTube, it's free. Go on YouTube, just type in Iron Mike or Mike Tyson in his prime, best Mike Tyson fights, best Mike Tyson knockout.
Not even. Look at the 10-second knockouts for Mike Tyson. You're gonna get a whole.
You're gonna
bunch.
get that in the list, and just watch. All you need is one of the 10 to 20-minute videos. And I promise you, you will see technique that we've never seen Deontay Wilder do.
But you know, what's it say? Foreman was on Max Kellerman's show on ESPN, Max on Boxing, and even Foreman, when he came back and he was heavyweight champion, and he saw Tyson was coming up, he said he didn't want any part of Tyson.
Dude, at
said he
15
didn't-
years old,
He did not want any
people
part
in the
of
gym
Tyson.
that Mike Tyson was working out in would literally put down on a piece of paper, I want no parts of Mike Tyson. They literally
he was crazy.
still have the papers. Like the gym owners and everything, they kept them, put them in the Boxing Hall of Fame because 15-year-old Mike Tyson
He's crazy. He was nuts.
was scary to adults that were professional boxers. So imagine if 15-year-old Mike Tyson was scary to people, 20-year-old Mike Tyson became the youngest world heavyweight champion. And I think at 22 years old, he was undisputed.
He was a bully.
I like Deontay Wilder. I think he's great. I still think he needs to work on his technique and his footwork because that's the one thing that we saw against Tyson Fury. It harmed him and he was down on the cards because of that until he got the knockdown. And we saw it again against Luis Ortiz. His technique and his footwork are not there. He swings wild. He doesn't control his breathing. He looks too much for that knockout that it takes everything out of him going into the deeper rounds.
No, I mean, he looked like, with what I saw just a while ago, I think he was okay. I don't think he was running out of oxygen or whatever. He had good cardio. I think he's just one of those type of fighter that's like really, like, it's just a second you need, and that's all.
No,
like it's a highlight.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
we
it is.
all know it, but like when you look at Tyson Fury's
But
fight,
he
right?
has no technicality in his game.
And that's exactly it.
It's
Because
like he punches.
the reason
he just jabs with his left hand, and his right hand's always cocked, ready to go.
And the reason that his fight with Tyson Fury ended up being a draw was literally because he got that knockdown. That's the only reason why. If not, he loses that fight. Because when it came down to just the points, he was losing because he does not have the technique. And it would have been the same situation with Luis Ortiz if he didn't get that knockout.
No, but that knockout was nuts, though.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't.
Did
Don't
you
get
see-
me wrong.
did you
Knocked him
see-
out with a jab.
This dude, all the sweat from his face.
Yeah, it was
cleared up.
beautiful.
It was like a one punch man punch.
It was
Just clearing out,
Bro,
just clearing
my
out
guy
everything.
woke up like, where am I?
Dude, I saw a meme where like they slow-moed the punch and like all like
Spirit?
no, it wasn't that. Like they zoom in on one of like the spritz of sweat and Ant-Man's dancing on the bubble. Like the jokes are like, I'm not taking anything away from his knockout. I'm just talking about these people who it seems anytime Wilder has a fight, especially when he has a knockout in a fight, they want to bring up Mike Tyson.
Nah.
I mean,
would
look,
not do
there's a
that.
video of Mike Tyson, 53 years old right now, still like punching bags and doing shadow boxing. He still got the speed.
There was this clip
he
of
still
Mike,
got the footwork.
There was this clip on Twitter of Mike Tyson shadow boxing. Just the air.
Yeah.
I felt hurt. It felt like the air was hurting. And this dude was still super quick. And I was like, if Tyson ever, I'm like, if he really became like a rabid person again, he could still fight. If Foreman came back, Tyson could come back, but Tyson doesn't want any part of that anymore.
No.
I think Mike Tyson, like when you look at him, what hasn't he done in boxing? Like he's been the undisputed champ. He's the youngest champ to ever win the heavyweight title. You know, he's had the absolute highs of boxing, even down to the absolute lows of boxing. And he's fought, I think fought till he was around 35, something like that?
No, I think older than that.
Older than that.
In his 40s, was he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like he went pretty much a good distance, and to see he still has his mind. He's still
what's left of it.
no, he still has his mind. Like he has his mind. He's an entertainer. He has a great podcast. Like to walk away from a sport as punishing as boxing is, and to be as coherent and still as elevated as he is.
He's not Holyfield, where Holyfield is just talking about nonsense. You're like, what the fuck?
Like you
is he saying?
gotta give it up to those type of people in the fight sports, man, because it's not often that people are able to walk away like that.
What's left of it? You're an asshole.
But it's true. I love Mike, but Mike ain't whole. Like he left parts of his brains fucked, bro. Like he got rocked.
Look, you're gonna
times.
have any type of damage when you get rocked in a fighting
I'm sure
sport,
Luis
but
Ortiz is not the same this morning as he was on Thursday morning.
no one's saying he is.
Yeah, and you know
But what I'm saying is the way Mike Tyson is today, considering how we know, like when you look at somebody like Muhammad Ali, how he left
Oh, he left.
and what happened to him after he left. It's good to see where Mike Tyson is right now. At his age of 53 years old, still able to be successful in the avenues that he's picked because he still has his wits about him.
All right.
Still able to look and help the younger generation of boxers and teach them how to.
I fuck with
Come
Mike.
on,
I
man.
like Mike. Mike's a good dude, but you know, he got some missing pieces.
Haters gonna hate.
All right.
How am I
NBA talk-
hating, bro?
Quick NBA.
You want to talk about your LeBron now?
I mean, he's doing great. What's there to talk about?
You shouted him out first when I said, should we start
I already
sports?
did. That's all I needed to do. Shout him out.
Lakers number one in the league, as it should
Hey.
be. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Perfectly.
Are you gonna give him his crown now?
Anthony Davis, yeah, man. Anthony Davis is killing it. With Kuzma coming back in the lineup, whew, killing it, dog.
Who's been averaging a triple double though
Huh?
Luka Doncic.
on the Lakers?
West,
Oh, I thought you just were open-ended question.
No, on the Lakers.
A 30-10-10 Luka Doncic.
I'm waiting, Jason.
huh?
I'm just saying.
All right, LeBron, okay. Jason Kidd
MVP,
averaged
runner,
triple double
Luka
all the time
Doncic.
too.
Jason Kidd averaged a triple double. Bro, you were really high.
No, that's actually a
No, I know it's. But you gonna compare Jason Kidd to LeBron
You
James?
just asked me who had a triple double.
I mean,
I'm
we
just telling
can.
you.
What-
I'm
what are
talking
the-
about.
What are the parameters?
Jamal, we're on the same side. Lakers are winning. That's all that counts.
Look, you guys are doing great.
That's all that counts.
LeBron's doing
Better
amazing.
than he actually said they would do.
Of course, because he's a hater.
I'm a realist.
No, you're not.
When LeBron wins the chip for us, I'll acknowledge him. Why do you think when Kobe's there, they always win? Why do you think Kobe's there, they always
They
win?
don't always win when Kobe's there, bro. Fuck out of here. I keep reminding you of that.
Hey, they're 4-0. Kobe was there. I know the game
He
they
only
lost, Kobe
watches the
wasn't
games
there.
that Kobe's on courtside.
Bro, you need to get a Kobe dildo and sit on it, bro.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
Oh.
What?
Is it 24 inches?
Maybe 8.
These are the last of people
Purple and
who
gold striped up
struggle
like
to
it's
get
a
championships.
cat in the hat.
Who struggled to get championships?
Huh?
Who struggled?
I'm saying LeBron waited like 10, 11 years to get his first championship.
Wasn't that long.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, sorry, we don't buy championships. My bad.
What do you mean we bought championships?
You did.
How?
You really
This
did.
conversation again. Let me know when you guys are done.
I'm done.
We can't buy championships.
You did. 80 million over for the luxury tax.
It's called having a good franchise and being in the LA market. Buying a franchise, my ass.
It is.
All
But
right.
anyways, LeBron's doing a hell of a job making all those average players look good.
Average player. So Anthony Davis is an average player.
Well, we haven't seen what he could do.
Oops.
I'm
Okay,
just saying.
all those years in New Orleans. Well, okay.
Do you guys watch anything other than Laker games?
Yeah,
Does it matter? As long
Oh,
as
serious
Lakers-
question.
I do.
All right, so
Why?
let's talk NBA.
Let's talk NBA.
So front runners for the MVP. Obviously, you've already said LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo is up there.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
then Luka Doncic right now in his second
He's
year.
impressive, bro.
Very
How
impressive.
tall is he? Like,
I believe he's 6'6", 6'7".
It's like 6'7" or 6'6",
really?
something like that.
Yeah,
I thought it was taller than that.
No, I think
But
he's around
nice.
that height. Averaging 30, 10, and 10. Last
He's
time
nice.
they said he was out there. I think he's, what, I don't know if he's the first person to do 30, 10, and 10, but I know he's one of the few to do it currently.
Definitely. And he's young, too, like 21, 21.
21, yeah.
That team's gonna be good.
But I mean, when you think about it, when he was in Europe, he was playing with grown men the whole time, plus won championships out there
Yeah.
with his team. So
But that team is Dallas. I always said Rick Carlisle is probably the best coach in the NBA.
oh, he's a great coach.
He's like the best coach in the NBA.
And the one thing he's always been good at is working with those young talents. And especially now where you have a team where, I mean, I felt last season was a good transition for Luka coming in with Dirk being in his last year or like going
Right.
out.
Yeah.
He was able to get that knowledge from Dirk, not only about like the culture of the Mavs, but as well as just understanding the pure fundamentals of how the league differs from what he's used to. So you get that great on-court coach to put you in the position that you are now, that you can really be the leader of this team with the old guard going out. And you just see like the little things he does, where whether it's distribution or the shots that he picks, like it's very rare that you watch Luka play and his play looks forced or it looks rushed. Like everything is very meticulous. It's all planned and it flows really well with the offense and even with the defense, because they've been holding teams, like not allowing them to just go on like crazy runs all the time. So
Well, when Porzingis gets back
It's
to
fun
like
to
full,
watch.
when Porzingis gets back to like his full self, there'll be a good powerhouse. Because right now he's not at his best.
oh,
right now.
and that's
not
another
at
thing
his
too.
best.
Like when you're coming off an injury that literally kept you out a whole season, it's gonna take you a bit of time to really trust your body again.
Also recovering from the cesspool that the Knicks were.
There is that.
Recovering from that.
But like you got to get back to a point where you literally just have confidence in your body again. You know, where when you go up for a jump and you land, you trust the
Well, I
landing
mean, he's
and you're
been
not worrying
playing
too
solid.
much about it.
I don't think it's bothering him to that level.
But
Yeah.
it seems he
But
can
no,
do,
like you can still see there's a bit
Yeah.
of like the explosion isn't really there right now. Like the leaping isn't really there where it was before. Like he still plays a little bit more of a
Porzingis?
yeah, he still plays a lot more of a mid-range game, which you don't get too much bodies on you when you do that. But like you're gonna see once he really starts like driving the lane and attacking on the boards and things like that, is when you know like that confidence is back again.
I don't think he's going to be doing that.
he
No, I
was
think-
he was doing
Yeah,
it before
because
Knicks.
in the Knicks he was doing it.
the
He
whole
wasn't
time.
afraid to work in the paint.
Yeah, but it was a different type of offense.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you look at what the Cavs do, especially like if you're looking at
The Mavs, by the way, not the Cavs.
the Mavs, sorry. When you look at what the Mavs do, and especially when, like you said, you take a guy like Dirk away, not saying that Porzingis is Dirk, but when you have his length and you have his shooting ability, you can work that inside out with him.
Yeah, but Dirk wasn't a big man in the paint.
No, but
either.
he still worked the paint. He still
Yeah, he worked
could
the paint,
work
but
on
not-
the block.
not aggressive
He used
like a
his
center.
fadeaway jumper. Like
Well, yeah.
you utilize what you have, right? And
Right.
that was something that Dirk was really good at.
yeah.
But they played well. I mean, what about my boy Melo? Melo came
He
back.
dropped
did
25
well.
last night, no? Not too bad, not too shabby. Look, if he could keep it up, I'll be the first one to say I was wrong. Because I felt like, and I still feel he's a better served six man. especially if he
Well, he's
can,
gonna be a 6-man when Leonard is back. No,
and that's exactly it. Like come into that role where I feel his numbers will be best when he's not up against the first team. Last night dropping 25 is great. It's a matter of the consistency of it, right? So if he's able to do, and not even just 25, give us 18 a night, and you give us like what 18, 8, and then
Yeah,
whatever
but
else you could give after that.
but-
That's a successful night for a guy like Melo.
But that team is not good though. The Melo is doing all right from when he came back. You could see he's getting used to it back again. But the team
it's
is
a
not
team
good
with
at all.
injuries. It's a team that had a few changes in the offseason, we're
Yeah.
not mistaken. So when you look at the adjustments they have to make, yeah, like although you got Lillard and McCollum, like there's still shit that has to be worked out. There's still kinks that have to be formed, especially in the West where the biggest change as far as teams goes is what's happened to the Warriors. You know, there's
shit.
still a lot of teams in the West that are going to be
Hot
putting
garbage.
up competition. A lot of young teams coming up that have found their chemistry. And it's
You
going
know
to be a
what?
matter of, are you going to be able to keep up with that knowing you have a few setbacks?
And the thing with the Warriors is that the only person who's not injured on that team is Draymond. And
Yeah.
Draymond looks like ass without the other two, like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry.
Well, the thing is,
looks like
Draymond's
absolute
biggest
trash.
attribute wasn't going out there and scoring points.
No,
It was
it's
getting rebounds and
rebound.
facilitating the ball.
Yeah, but even then, it's
Because look,
I'm not sure if he's
when
injured or
when
something,
you
but
got
it doesn't
like
look good.
Steph, Clay, and back when they had Kevin Durant, it's easy to just be the guy that gets the boards,
Run
gets
and
the
gun.
assists,
Yeah.
get a couple steals because now you can do like a poke away defense where you're coming in behind on people. Like these type of things are lost now because it's literally just him as like the main guy.
To me, it seems like he regressed. Even last season when everyone was there, even Durant, when they're all healthy all together, even when Durant was healthy, he wasn't doing that good. His 3-point shooting was awful.
No, but defensively,
when the year before was
he was
better.
needed. And a lot of times, I find we look too much into the points you're getting and not so much in the dirt work you're doing. He was still averaging his boards, he was still getting his steals, and he was getting his blocks. Like defensively, he was there.
but I mean, he was pivotal in the 2 championships
Yeah,
they won.
and it's
too.
like you
but he
need
was hitting
guys
shots, that's
that,
the thing.
especially when you
Huh?
got
He's hitting
Durant, you
shots.
got Clay, you got Steph.
What I
These
mean,
guys
why
can
would
score.
you need Durant? Why would you need Draymond to be hitting shots?
I'm not saying you need Draymond to hit shots, but he's not even hitting shots when you don't even need him to hit the shots.
I
That's
mean,
the
like,
thing.
he's not comparable to Dennis Rodman, for example, like who averaged like 1 point in his whole career.
I don't think that Robin
He
averaged
averaged more than 1 point in his
is
career.
No, he's not double digits. I can guarantee you. Dennis
I'm not saying
Rodman.
he's double digits because he was double digits in rebounds.
Rebound, yeah, his rebounding game was crazy. But like Draymond's not exactly Dennis Rodman, but like they need him more for his grit more than his offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you really need that right now for this team? How
Bro,
it is right
these
now?
guys need players, bro.
Right
Looney's
now,
out.
yeah, it's like
Clay's out.
they don't have much.
They don't have nothing. What is he supposed to be working
So
with?
that's my point. It's like why are you risking Draymond's career for him to do dirty work? When
he's
you
not
know the
doing
team-
dirty work.
When you know the team's not going to be going anywhere. Look at the team right now; they're dead last.
What are they supposed to do? Just tell them to sit on the bench?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
Like, he's still gotta go out there and
no, he
play.
can play. I'm
What do you
just
want
saying.
to trade him out?
No, I'm just saying no. Don't give him like big minutes. Don't give him like he's. Don't give
But
him those
why?
Look, the worst thing you do in a situation that they're in is just essentially say, we are literally giving up on everything. And a guy like Draymond isn't going to allow you to just give him
No, I mean,
20,
if you look at Draymond back
20
in,
minutes in a game. Like,
in
he's not
Michi-
going to do that.
No, when he played at Michigan State, like he was really that guy. He was
Yeah.
gritty.
Well, that's everyone in college. Everyone coming out of college is that guy from their team when they get drafted. When they get
No,
to the NBA, they're not that
no,
dude.
not at all.
Most of the time, it is.
Not at all.
That's what it is. Most of the time.
I mean, you still have players from the NBA. Like Jordan wasn't the guy at North Carolina when he came into the league.
You sure about that?
No,
Yeah.
he was. In his last season, yeah.
It is. He
His
wasn't.
last 2 seasons, yeah. Like, everybody knew Jordan was that dude.
It's the same argument I always bring up when the whole thing with Derrick Rose and what's his face, OJ Mayo. OJ Mayo was the best player back when he was coming out, but as soon as he hit the NBA,
But Derrick
Rose
Rose
out.
too also.
But
had the
even
problem.
that could be attributed to the team that he was
That's
drafted
true.
by as well.
That's
You know,
true.
like a lot of times it's not so much just
Jabari
you came
Parker,
to the NBA and
all
couldn't
these
crack
people.
it.
Yeah.
all these
You know,
people like
sometimes you get traded. Like, look how many great players got drafted by the Knicks and obscurity.
drafted by the Knicks. Great players.
Obscurity.
Who?
Just name somebody that they drafted.
Why are you pointing at? I'm supposed to know these people. I don't know who you're talking about.
Look, I just hope RJ Barrett does well.
I hope RJ Barrett sits down. I don't want this dude to get hurt.
He's gonna get hurt.
I don't want him to get hurt.
Maple Mamba's not sitting down.
Maple Mamba.
Yeah, you forget when they were calling him that in Duke?
Wow.
Nah, you gotta sit that dude down because the Knicks is a disaster.
Plus, the Knicks probably dodged a bullet not getting Zion.
Oh yeah, Zion's hurt. I keep forgetting Zion's.
I forgot he's even in the league.
I hope he gets healthy.
I haven't seen that guy play one game.
He's been hurt.
There was talks of him actually winning Rookie of the Year if he comes back
He would have to come back. I think they were saying by the end of the month.
before Christmas. Yeah, Christmas.
Or before Christmas, something like that, and just put up numbers.
He better put down his weight though.
I don't see that happening.
All right.
I think they'll rather let him sit and leave it at that.
Probably. All right, let's go to our main topic then, because
I won't say main topic.
a good topic that we were talking about. Essentially,
How much more can we talk about this?
huh?
I don't know. Jason want to get it off his chest.
No, we said we're gonna talk about it before, so that's why I brought it up.
I said if you guys wanted to.
Like we're talking about who is the best lyricist in the rap game. Obviously, we all have
Ever or in the rap game currently?
ever. I'm not saying currently because.
Let's create our goalpost now.
Yeah, please
All right,
do.
let's say best lyricist ever.
Wordsmith?
Wordsmith, okay, wordsmith. Ever. Let's exclude
Commercial success?
commercial success. And what else can we take out from the list?
But that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, lyricist, exclude commercial success. Just
They
word
got to
for
be
word.
quotable too. They have to be
Quotable, battle rapper, whatever. Put whatever you want in it.
Battle
What
rapper,
my thing is, I say the best lyricist to me. Number one is Big L. That's to me. That's my personal list. I don't.
Quote me a lyric from Big L.
Huh?
Quote me a lyric from Big L.
You quote me a lyric from Big L.
No, I'm just saying. Just quote me a lyric from Big L.
That's not for you to choose, Jamal. Quote me something.
I'm already sleepy from
No,
this
pick me-
conversation.
No, I'm just asking. Why are you laughing, Matthew?
I just know how this is going to go.
Quote me something that's not commercially successful.
Just
Jay-Z.
say your favorite rapper already. Don't even say Big O.
My favorite rapper.
Just say the name you know you really deep down want to say.
My favorite
Cameron.
rapper of all
Say
time.
his name.
No
Cameron.
rapper of all time. No, it's not Cameron. Cameron's one of my.
You know you want to say
Dip
his
says
name.
Dipset's my favorite group. Dipset's hands down my favorite group of
You
all
know
time.
you want to say Killer Cam.
No, I don't want to say Cam.
Yeah, you do.
Burning.
I'm not saying Killer
Bro, I
Cam.
can see it in his eyes.
My favorite rapper, if I'm saying lyrically, and a wordsmith, I
comfortable,
would put
bro?
Jadakiss.
I'm about to kick him.
I would put Jadakiss as lyrically and as
Over
wordsmith.
Styles?
Jadakiss he's had some great verses.
I like
Definitely
Styles.
had some quotables.
Yeah.
I think the reason why, because I see Jadakiss more than I see Styles. That's the only reason.
No, but Styles is nice though.
I'm not saying he's not. He's of course.
No,
Styles is.
I'm trying to think of like
If we're really gonna sit on this whole like who's got the quotables, I'm either gonna go on the side of Jay-Z or Fab.
definitely.
Fab. I would say you're right. Jay-Z.
You don't listen to enough Jay-Z.
No,
to know.
Jay-Z. But Jay-Z's commercial. Jay-Z. His stuff.
No, we
is
said
more
we're keeping
representative.
commercial out of it.
Commercial out of it.
We said we're keeping commercial out
But
of
what are
it.
you talking about? Quotable.
We said wordsmith, lyricists, and quotables.
I'm just
Jay-Z
thinking
would have to be like number one if you're gonna go based on that.
quotable.
Yeah, hands by far.
Dude, go on like somebody's Instagram right now that knows and is
got
into hip
99
hop,
problem with
and
a
they
Big
probably
Shane
got
one, like-
one of their posts, or at the very least, one of their posts has a Jay-Z quotable. I'm sure one of my old posts has one.
Yeah, like I would have to give it to him. Even though I think like Fred's crazy with his bars. Joey's also crazy with bars.
Because as I was saying
Budden?
before,
Yeah.
taking out, and because before we didn't have the whole quotable discussion in it, I was
We
just
could
saying
take out quotables if you
lyricists, wordsmith.
Yeah.
I still think Lupe Fiasco and Black Thought are like
Up
the
there,
pinnacle
yeah.
of that. Just as far as what they say, how they say, the complexity of their lyrics, the range
inconsistency.
of their dictionary. Yeah, Lupe Fiasco and Black Thought are like my two.
Jamali.
Nah, I'm trying to. Now you mentioned Lupe Fiasco, yo. I remember him on What's that record,
Dude,
with him and Wale? No, I'm just put him, Wale.
Dude,
and
he
Rick
has so
Ross.
many, but like whenever I have this conversation with people and I mention Lupe, I just say, go on your Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever, type in Mural, Mural.
Yeah, I heard that record before.
Listen to that song,
I heard it before.
and then talk to me about his rapping ability.
No, but his verse on "Rich Niggas Poor Decision" is that what it's called? Bro, that verse is forever one of the
That's-
greatest.
He was a feature on that.
Yeah,
no?
greatest. Oh my, I'm listening to it right now in my head. Bar for bar.
Bar for bar rappers.
Battle rap,
No, fuck that. None of these guys are crazy like that.
bar for bar.
Yo, why are we hitting on battle rappers?
That
Because you have to go. It's a level of competition too. Because a lot of people, especially New Yorkers, would say like Joel Ortiz would say.
he's nice. Joel
They would say
nice.
Conceited,
No.
even though Conceited is not that great commercially. or
No,
anything
Hollow
like that.
the Dawn would be crazy. Hollow the Dawn would be number one. But what did he tell Joe Budden? He's like, no, I'll put it with a jagged edge. I have a 112 for Jodeci. Oh, greatest bar ever. Battle rap bar ever. That was crazy. No, I think I would have to go with. Ooh, Fab's crazy too. Fuck
Bar for
my
bar?
life. Yeah, Fab bar for bar is nice.
But you yourself said Fab was just punchlines.
Yeah,
Bar
I've
for
had
bar.
like if we're saying punchlines, I would put. I don't know bar for bar.
Punchlines, I would definitely put Jadakiss. I would definitely
Yeah.
put Jadakiss.
punchlines. You want?
No, I would put Jadakiss higher on a
like
bar for bar.
You would not put
Fab and Jadakiss
Because how many
are
times have we
close.
heard him and Styles go bar for
Yeah,
bar?
they're crazy.
Fab
Yo,
and
you got
Jadakiss
Freeway
are
and
close.
Beanie Siegel, bar for bar.
Jadakiss is the only rapper that ever rapped about Quebec.
Was it for real?
Yeah, he's the only one that ever heard him use the word Quebec. And
I'm sure we could dig through the archives and
Nah, bro.
someone's got a Montreal
I've seen
story somewhere.
Jadakiss wear Montreal shit, like old Expo hats and all that shit.
No.
all the time.
I'm saying in his verse, he mentioned Quebec.
Huh.
Like the only person I ever heard was Trey Songz with with no comments. But no, bar for bar, Jake edged out. I don't even. Yeah, I would have to go with Jay bar for bar.
Royce the 5'9".
Up there, I thought about Joel Ortiz too. He's pretty dope.
Yeah. So I'm thinking him, maybe Beanie Siegel.
Crooked Eye.
Yeah. No, we're just mentioning Slaughterhouse.
But I mean, Crooked Eye, bro. Like, you crazy?
Joe Budden.
Bar for bar, yeah.
Number 3 on the rapper list. Joe Budden,
I think
number
that was
3
a
on the
little bit
rapper
too high.
list.
I'm not saying he's not top 10 or top 20, but I open like top 3.
No,
It's a little high for him.
No, that was a was it complex.
Somebody's list. Somebody's list.
Somebody in their mom's basement came
Bleacher
up with that
Report?
list.
No.
I don't know what it was. Someone just posted a list and they had Joe Budden number 3.
Crazy.
Probably his burner account.
No, it wasn't him. Probably it's Maul and Rory. They wanted the salary raise. Like, you want it? Post this out. You're connected to Rock Nation. Post it up. No. Actually, talking about that. Did you see Buju? Buju's on Rock Nation now.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you got to deal with them.
They're signing everyone now, it seems. Because I think Meg Thee Stallion's on there too.
Oh, yeah. Jay-Z the smart
Mentioning
man.
Trey songs.
Oh, I know. Yo,
Hey, man.
What's wrong with Trey Songz?
Sorry, Moneybag Yo, but
are they together still?
after that video, I doubt it.
Yo, she went in.
You could tell she was still in her hot girl summer phase, man.
All right, so let's say now commercially with
Commercial success?
commercial
It's
with,
Jay-Z,
with
man.
no, I'm talking about commercially with but lyrically as well. Commercial lyrically as well.
H to the
It would
Izzo.
have to be Jay-Z.
B
There's
to
nobody
the
else
Izzy.
greater than this guy.
But she's in my knees to keep my arms so greasy.
Commercially, yeah, I can't argue that
Can't
because
leave
he
rap
sold them. He
alone
sold them.
again.
all.
Needs me. What?
I know. We were before we came onto the mics. We were talking about Eminem, but I was like, I'm personally not a fan. Yes, commercially Eminem
I
sold a
can't.
lot.
I don't know any
But
quotable from
You got to
Eminem.
give M his props,
Yeah,
man.
for
Like,
sure.
whether you were a fan of his or not, it's undeniable
What I would
he
say
did.
that Eminem's responsible
market.
for is opening hip hop to
Suburbia.
suburbia. Like, he literally was the gateway. I don't think any rapper, like, he created a pathway for all.
Don't underestimate the power of Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang too, but I think Wu-Tang was more so for, like, they still had a pocket in terms of audience. I think what M did was open up, and like he was collaborating with people.
Yeah, well, it's like we were saying before the mics got hot. The thing that Eminem really had going for him was the fact that it was a part of Aftermath, had that Dr. Dre push, and had the machine of Interscope and Jimmy Iovine just pumping the marketing for him. And they were able to really just push him to a place that made him internationally a household name.
Oh, most definitely. This guy had the Catholic Church after him at one point. He did.
Dude, never forget the NWA had the FBI on them. So it's like,
I know. I just
NWA.
Well,
I just
literally had the FBI on them.
my thing with Eminem is that I'm not saying that, commercially he's a success, hands down, but it's all like, it's always all the same thing. The lyrical content is the same album to album. Hate my wife, want to kill my wife, want to kill my mom.
Sometimes you need a little
dissing
bit of
Elton
that.
John, dissing gay people,
dissing Moby.
dissing Moby, same thing, dissing gay people, whole bunch of nonsense. It's always the same
Gay
thing.
people?
Huh? Of course.
Did
Eminem was
Eminem was a horrible human being.
Eminem was the
But
poster
we
boy.
all grow.
Oh yeah, huh? Sure. I'm sure he still hates gay people.
You don't grow?
What did he? He used to hate.
He did a performance with Elton John.
He did.
Okay.
The great Elton John.
R. Kelly did songs with adults. I'm just saying. We gonna argue all day, bro.
I'm not arguing.
I will say, speaking of
Speaking of what?
R. Kelly,
Oh,
What?
Lord,
there's
what?
news. There's news regarding him.
What did he do?
This girl who was living with said he got her pregnant, but they had to do an in-house abortion.
What?
How they did that, I do not know. What the
hanger?
details? Let's see.
They can see their staircase hanger.
You know what I
Staircase or
mean?
hanger, but that's what he said.
A
Because
vacuum? Like what?
Or you give her womb CPR.
but they said in order to avoid going to getting media attention, she had to do it at home and stuff like that. So right now
Who's
he's in
saying
jail.
this? Though? What's your sources on this?
It's one of the girls that he was living with.
I'm going to need an article.
I would need a source on that.
I will find it for you. I will find it for you while you guys
Somebody
talk.
paid that girl
That's
to say that.
wild.
How could he do it? He's
That
in
is
jail.
I'm not saying he
Wild.
did. I don't know who did. I'm just
He's
telling
in
you.
jail. He's not even responsible for that shit.
I'm just telling you. This is when they were living together with him. That's what I'm telling you.
But why is she coming out now? Like when she was defending him from
Jason
day
bringing
one?
out the hanger talk.
I
Listen,
know.
Yeesh.
A flight.
listen, this is what I read. This is what I saw.
Why didn't you mention this sooner? We could have
Because
done a
you
bit
brought-
of research.
No, because I know
Poor
you.
Kells,
I know
man.
you can't separate R. Kelly and his music. So
I
that's
can
why.
have a conversation about.
Oh, putting him deeper in the hole. Matthew has no problem doing that. He's like, he's 6 feet. He got to go 6 feet deeper.
He mentioned this. Why
You
am I
brought
getting
up R.
attacked
Kelly.
here?
If you hadn't brought up R. Kelly, I wouldn't have brought
Who?
up you.
Bro, he just said
No, he mentioned. You brought up a hanger talk.
Eminem did a song with Elton John
And you said
to
R.
make
Kelly
it seem like he's no longer homophobic.
And you literally said R. Kelly did songs with adults. And he also did a song with Aaliyah and married her when. Well, no, we don't need to go there.
What? Okay.
All I'm saying is I'll look for that and later on.
Yeah,
we'll
I
talk
need
about
this
that.
article. I need to.
So-
Sure. He needs to put more
I need a good
ammo.
laugh. I need a good chuckle.
Why is that funny?
Hey, allow me, okay?
That's not funny though.
I told you, put R. Kelly in jail.
I don't believe
Listen. Put R. Kelly in
you
jail.
don't believe he did it?
I don't believe that.
Oh, okay.
Listen. Put R. Kelly in jail and with a record studio.
Dog, you know how dangerous it is to
Unless
have
what?
a in-house abortion?
Put
bro?
him in jail and put a studio in the jail. He could live all his time in jail and make music. What's wrong with that?
Yo, we gotta admit though, without
What's wrong
R.
with
Kelly,
that?
there would be so much artists who wouldn't have the career they've had.
We wouldn't have Space Jam.
Hey, I'm
what it
not
was right
arguing
now.
that.
We wouldn't have Celine Dion. We probably would, but she wouldn't be at the altitude that she would be at.
What?
He produced a lot
She
of stuff.
wrote a lot of fucking records for her.
Dude, Celine Dion is just...
No.
As long as Celine Dion has Jamaica, she is fine.
No, but I'm being serious. That's a stupid statement, but I'm being serious.
How's that stupid? They love her down there. They do.
What about that guy? Not William
Doug,
Hung.
they love her down there.
What's that other Asian dude that came out with that? What was his name?
Where would he come from?
I have no idea.
I think not from Singapore. Where is he from?
Oh, the Korean dude?
Yeah.
Gangnam Style there?
Gangnam Style. Like, as long as he has them, he's good. Like, no, I'm talking about like real artistry.
No, it's a one-hit wonder, man.
No, but I'm talking about artistry. Like, he really penned a lot
Yo,
of people's
Celine
career.
Dion made My Heart Will Go On.
Mariah Carey lived off.
Near, far, wherever
Who wrote that song?
you are. I don't fucking know.
So then shut the fuck up.
All I know is she performed it, and I cried. It was epic.
Christina can't stand Celine Dion. She
It was
hates her with
beautiful. She doesn't like Celine Dion?
passion. She despises her.
Yo,
Despises. She prefers Mariah Carey better than.
Yo, don't let her hear. Yo, dead that.
Then what?
She prefers Mariah Carey more than Celine Dion.
She can like both.
Nah, she's
It's not a competition.
Mariah is
It's
probably
like when
more
people tried to put
talented.
Beyonce against Rihanna.
Not the same category.
Put them both in a mixtape, man. Who cares?
Oh, really? You're gonna put Beyonce over your
No,
highness or whatever?
I
you
said put them both in a mixtape and let it run.
Which one's better?
So pick a side.
Oh, you guys know I'm Navy. You guys know I'm Navy, but that doesn't mean I don't listen to Lemonade. Come on.
I just asked you which one's better. That's all I asked.
I said I'm Navy.
Okay. That's all.
The people that know Rihanna, they know the Navy. Dude, how many times I got to say that on this podcast? You guys know where I stand.
you don't have a choice, do
I
you?
love her.
You don't have a choice.
I love her.
So do I.
I'd kill for her.
Whoa, I don't do that for
Oh,
nobody.
I would easily.
Who would you kill?
Don't matter.
Would you sacrifice your firstborn?
I ain't even gonna have a kid. It don't matter.
Wow.
There, sacrifice done. It don't matter.
You're fucking nuts.
For her excellency, anything.
For excellency.
Put some respect on Barbados ambassador's name.
Fuck out of here. We don't need your airport no more. We could fly straight. Fuck that.
That's so true. What do you think about that?
We don't need your motherfucking airport, boy. We ain't gonna put no respect on shit.
Everyone used to stop in Barbados to go
We
somewhere in the
fly
Caribbean.
straight.
About time, fuck.
Hey, we fly straight. So yeah, no, Barbados is a nice place though. I've been there a couple times. I found
All
it
right,
out there.
let's quickly wrap this
You wanna
up.
wrap it up?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
What did we talk about today?
We did
Sports and rappers.
rap.
Half of the time I was sad. Hope my Giants win at least one more game. That's all I want. One more game.
You know what? If the Broncos beat the Chargers this week, I consider the season a success because we beat them twice.
I mean, who hasn't?
I don't expect us to win though.
I just want Giants just win this game for me, man. That's all.
I think we're playing in. I think it's a home game for you guys, which means it'll be mostly our fans in their stadium.
Doesn't matter. He's playing for you. You're gonna get a pick six, and he's gonna throw in the last play of the game.
Fourth
It's
quarter,
an interception.
a last 2-minute fourth quarter pick six.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll stop watching NFL for the rest of the season. I'll leave it on a high note.
How much last minute?
I will
interception
end
have you thrown?
this season on a high note.
Jamal, how much interceptions has Eli thrown in one quarter of football?
Gentlemen, this is supposed to be final thoughts.
I don't know why is he bringing up Eli? Eli's not even playing.
We're
bro.
talking about people that are playing right now.
now. Yeah,
Yes, we'll leave the washed up quarterbacks
Okay, final
alone.
thoughts, Jamal.
oh, he's washed up. He's been washed up. No, just Giants just win one game, man.
Jason, final thoughts.
And I'm just gonna go home and eat. I'm hungry.
Vic Fangio, fuck off. John Elway,
Same thing.
fuck off.
There you go.
Those are my final thoughts. Fuck off.
How about
Thank
you
you guys.
choose a different team?
Huh? What?
And fuck off.
What?
All right, but that was my last thought. I'm done.
Yeah, I thought so. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Don't Be Mad podcast. As always, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Don't Be Mad Pod, or you can reach us on Facebook, Don't Be Mad Podcast, or hit us up individually. Jason at JJMBA,
Yeah.
Jamali Is it Jay Stapleton? Is that what you?
Bro,
Don't worry, I'll loady ting. Don't worry, I'll put it on my story. Myself at @LeftyLucky_. You know the thing.
My personal shit is my personal shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna make you famous.
Okay, you gonna be a terrorist?
Follow my man's, yo.
You're already black. You gonna be a terrorist?
He's a little shy, but you know he's a friendly
shy?
dude.
I can't be.
He's a lovable, huggable bear.
Bro, your final thoughts are extremely.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.
Take care. Peace.